podcast number 44. My name is Mallory, and I have a special guest tonight.
Very special. I'm Mallory's mom, Fran.
Yes, it's my mom.
You've heard all about me.
Yes. If you're a new viewer, this is a bi-weekly-ish video podcast about knitting and crafts and whatever else we have been making at the time. If you're a returning viewer, thanks so much for coming to spend some time with us today on this very special episode. We're recording on Saturday, March 20th? 20th? Yeah. It is about 7:30 p.m. It's a little bit late.
Yeah. Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain Standard Time, yeah, in Edmonton, where I live with my favorite felines, Sika, Sonia, Chris, and a snake named Heidi.
I don't like Heidi.
No. So Mom is up visiting from
High Prairie, Northern Alberta, 4.5 hours away.
Yeah, she's down because she had a really fun, exciting brow
Oh, so
appointment today. I actually had mine done about a month ago now, and Mom had hers done today. Yeah, so that's super exciting. It's great. It's
My first tattoos.
Perfect. So, lots of things to go over today, and we're going to jump right into it, both of us, with what is on the needles. And I'm going to start with my sweater. I haven't done much on it. So by now, yeah, you'll have seen this sweater at least 3 times. So this is the Lilith Sweater by Baby Cocktails. I'm knitting it up in Knit Picks on their Brava base. That's what I'm saying. It is the persimmon colorway, and it's 100% acrylic yarn. And it's part of the interweave. No, it's not actually. I'm a liar. This is a Ravelry pattern that I found, and I wanted to try knitting it because of this pretty neckline. What do you think of that?
Oh my Lord, Mally is gorgeous.
It's got these cute little cables here, and built into the pad. No, this is for me. It's orange, so it's
Goes with her.
Yeah, it's orange might be my favorite color potentially, right behind red.
She looks great in green though.
Thank you. Green is her favorite color. Yeah, what I really like about this pattern is the back on the neck is actually built up a little bit, so your collar is just a little bit higher in the back, so it doesn't do this funny little
Well, that's super smart.
on the back of your neck. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when you have long hair.
Especially when you have long hair. Yep. So that's what, and I really haven't gotten very far. I'm about to the point where I'm going to be doing my ribbing, and then once I do about 4 inches of that, it'll be onto the bind off.
How
And
long
then-
are the sorry, Mel?
No, it's okay.
How long are the sleeves gonna be, Mel?
They'll be full length. So
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, come right down all the way. It is not a seamed sweater, so I will just pick up the sleeves from here and keep knitting them on, so there'll be no visible seam for that. Yeah. Mom actually got a sweater for Christmas.
It was beautiful, the most beautiful sweater ever.
Her and Morgan got matching ones. Morgan is the sister.
Can I show them the color?
Yeah, if you have
It
it.
was like this like this color.
Yeah, kind of like a teal. I guess I really like that color.
And I like it.
All right, and Mom has something to show you. 2 somethings actually, but first, you have a quilt top to show us. Goddaughter's wedding
Oh
blanket.
gosh. Yeah.
So my mom is a quilter. She does a ton of quilting, and she's really good at it. Look at all these little, I'll just let her tell you
My
about
daughter.
it.
Okay, so now you take that and I'll take over here and we'll just show it off because it's like,
Yeah, it matches our background.
yeah, it does. So you see how this all works? It's called paper pieced.
What does that mean?
Well, Miss Mel, It means that each one of these ones is done separately.
Oh my goodness.
I know, really. This is the act of love.
And you cut that all yourself?
I cut them myself.
Oh my
and
God.
you sew each one of these on to a piece of paper. And then you put it all together into you choose your pattern.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, it's awesome. Wait till my goddaughter gets it. She will love it. She's only been married 2 years. It was meant for her wedding. She'll get it for her 2-year anniversary. Promise.
Perfect. Well, I mean, with this much work, I don't think she can even be mad.
She will be overjoyed.
Overjoyed, absolutely. Do you have a favorite pattern in here? Like a favorite fabric?
My favorite, I think I'll show it to you on the next one, actually.
Okay. Sounds
favorite.
good. So what's left to do on this quilt?
If you want to pull it that way, I just need to sew the edge on. So there's like an edge about 6 inches wide that goes all the way around the outside. That's a dark blue. And it'll just bring it all together.
Very nice.
Thanks. And then, you know what I do? I put this beautiful soft fabric on the back. Oh, I don't know, it's just beautiful.
It's like the mink type.
Yeah.
Minky.
We call it minky. So it's like huggable. Warm and huggable. My nephews all got them. Wait till you see this one.
That's quite the undertaking.
It's an act of love.
It is an act of
I
love.
love her.
Aww.
I love you.
Aww.
I made you quilts before too, remember?
It's true. She has made me quilts. One was a really cute Valentine's Day one that I still use. Of course I still use it. Quilts, they don't go bad.
My very first quilt. Actually, she got one too when she was born, but that didn't count.
Just for the record, I also made her a quilt.
A beautiful one.
Green, her favorite color.
We love each other.
We do love each other. Okay, project number 2. Okay, so I did tell you about my test knit that went out to testers last Saturday, and I am knitting up one for myself as well. It is my Amphitrite hat, which is actually named after one of the goddesses of the sea. Yeah. This is the first hat in my Goddess Pantheon hat series, which I had originally designed for the ladies that I work with 2 Christmases back now, and I knit them all a hat and gifted it to them. So now I don't have one to show you, so I'm gonna make one. Here it is. That's as far as I got.
It's coming. It's coming. Sometimes we take a little while.
Yes, I caked this up this afternoon. But it's in a cake now. It's ready. It's ready, and hopefully I'll have one to show you by next. I will have one to show you by next podcast. It's gonna be done. I'm saying it right now.
Hold her to that.
I can't come back to you in shame again. So this is my Amphitrite hat in progress.
Amphitrite. Say that 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I actually had to look up the pronunciation a couple of times because last time I forgot on screen. I couldn't remember how to say it. So this is Northern Bay Fibers. Which is actually now called Wool Interrupted. That's why I can't find them on Instagram, because they changed their name. And this is on their oleo base. It is the Irish Jig colorway, and it's 100% superwash merino in a single ply yarn. And it actually came in a yarn subscription box my mom got me for Christmas. I told you I was saving it up for something special.
Aww.
It's been a little bit.
I feel so special.
I should feel special. You got me a yarn box.
That's true.
Yes, it is. Okay. I am having a hard time with my notes here. Sorry about that.
We didn't show this one now.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Project number 2 for my mom.
Uh-huh. So, remember I told you I was going to show you what my favorite colors were? So this is what one square looks like. Look at those pinks. Aren't those pinks great?
It's almost like a watercolor.
Yes, it is like a watercolor, Mel.
I actually really like this one.
That's
That's my favorite.
Well, but they're all the same piece of fabric, right? It's lovely.
That is lovely.
It's lovely.
Okay, what's the story behind these?
Oh, this is going to my, this one, when it gets sewed together, it's going to my niece, Shani.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like the silvery
she's
in
a
that.
darling, my darling Shani niece.
Ooh, I like this one. Look at this.
I know, isn't that gorgeous? But look at these ones with the little spots on them. That's pretty nice too. Yeah.
These ones. Is that like a batik?
Yes, it's batik. It's called batik.
Batik. I think batik is my favorite fabric.
I think mine is too. Yeah.
So batik, I don't know if, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but batik, the way that they dye it, they actually use wax on there, and that keeps the color, so that's how they can do these cute little, can you show it a little closer? How they can do this kind of pattern and get that vibrant in one piece of, cloth.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Very cool. So that's going to be the same size as my goddaughter's, and I've only got 4 more squares to do. Cross your fingers, wish me luck.
Well, with all that cutting.
That's a lot of sewing.
It's a lot of sewing. I don't know, the cutting is
a lot of
always the
procrastinating.
worst. And actually, I do want to ask, how do you sew it on the curve like that without it bunching?
You pin it first.
You pin it first.
You pin it in 4 different locations. On the edges, and then there and there. So at least 4 different locations you pin it, and then
when you flip it, or when you're sewing it, it's just flat. Oh, okay.
Pretty much you iron it a lot, right? You iron between each piece. You sew each piece, and then you iron so that it's all flat. Love it. I love this stuff. Super hard for a beginner. I'm just kind of a beginner, but I kind of tackle stuff like her.
Well, I get it from somewhere. If you're wondering where I get all this gumption to make new things all the time that I have no idea how to do.
No. Why not? Just live life. What's the worst gonna happen?
Well, you fail miserably and then you try again.
That's right.
It's true.
I'm a teacher. So every mistake is a learning opportunity.
Opportunity for growth.
Yes.
Speaking of things you've never done before, I wasn't going to bring this up, but I tiled the front of my tub. Yeah, I did the grub and everything. And it's been sitting without tile on the front of it, just a piece of wood for
long time.
3 years, probably. And now it's ready.
In time for my visit.
Just in time did it on Thursday night. She came here on Friday, and it needed to sit for 24 hours before we could use the tub.
Never told me that.
Very good timing. By design. All right. Well, I need a quick tea break.
Me too.
You never realize how much you talk until,
So, Mallory uses fancy stuff. I know. She's so fancy.
So none of them match, though. I have no matching teacups.
Mine is matching.
Matching teacup and saucer. Yeah, but no matching teacups. I, tonight, am drinking some Tim Hortons chai tea.
And I am drinking my favorite Tim Hortons beverage.
Which is?
Peppermint.
Peppermint tea.
I usually drink it as a peppermint latte through the drive-thru.
But we can't do lattes at my house.
No. We haven't tried that yet.
We haven't tried that yet. If anyone knows how to make a latte at home, maybe let me know, because that would be game-changing. Maybe don't let me know, actually. All right, so what's off my needles? We're gonna do something a little bit different today. Yeah, so my mom has thrown together a couple of things just for the podcast tonight. So you want to tell us about the chickpea butter?
Oh, now, since I'm a teacher and I teach all kinds of different students, a few years ago, there was a student in my class who had a peanut allergy, right? No peanut butter. Peanut butter was my favorite. I took peanut butter to school every day of my lunch.
And banana sandwiches?
Oh, peanut butter and anything. And then I couldn't have peanut butter anymore. And I was devastated. So this child brought me a jar of pea butter. I had never heard of it, right? So brought me, that wasn't that kind, that was super kind. Anyway, so I tried this pea butter, it was great. So I said, like, where'd you buy it? And they said somewhere, and it was like really expensive. And I'm like, okay, that won't be me. But when I had the first opportunity to, when I started thinking about this a little bit, not that long ago, last winter, I thought, I'm gonna ask my brother, who is a farmer, if I can have some of his chickpeas.
Oh, okay.
And he did. So I made the pea butter, and it's so good. It's like, oh, it's like good, so good. And it looks just like peanut butter.
It does look just like
Nobody
peanut butter.
knows the difference when they take it on their sandwiches. They fit right in.
Well, that's handy.
I know.
You don't have to be the kid in school with the peanut butter allergy. So
Well,
it looks like you have the peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, I know. Everybody knows that you do, because nobody's allowed to bring peanuts in the class. But you feel better. It's wonderful stuff.
All right, well, let's...
I could eat
Let's
like
try it.
this all night, just for a whole meal.
It makes me think of almond butter consistency,
But not oily.
but not oily.
Yeah, it's not oily.
Oh, we did write out the recipe down below in the show notes. The full recipe is in the show notes. We were writing it out as she was putting it together because we couldn't find the recipe. So this all came out of her head.
Do you know what's the best? Like when you put it in the top of the fridge, but it doesn't harden really hard, and it's like ice cream. It's like chickpea ice cream, only it's way super healthy, because this stuff is full of protein. It's got as much protein, I think it's got more protein than peanut butter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is how it looks after I take those chickpeas, I put them in the oven, roast them till they're hard, put them through the coffee grinder,
Okay.
and look at it. And this stuff, full of protein.
Do you think you could put it in a food processor too, if you didn't have a coffee grinder?
I don't know if it would get
Quite as fine.
as fine.
Okay.
Yep.
This would be really good with some like dark chocolate sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or even some honey. I mean, it's good. It's good as it is, but this could be a dessert.
Which, yeah. I mix it with, like, I take it to school and with fruit.
Okay.
Like apple
Mm.
and that kind of stuff.
You could put it in a chia seed bowl. You know those bowls, and you throw chia seeds in and throw some milk or soy milk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that'd be really good.
Yummy, yummy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just one thing.
Before she goes off into the next one, she actually brought some chickpeas
Oh, yeah.
to show you.
When you buy them from a farmer, that's what they look like. Now, this farmer is my brother, so he just opened up his great big huge 45,000, I think it's like 45,000 bushel bin, and
He just took them out.
it was like up, down, that was it. It was like, oh my God, you've got the full pail already. Yeah, it's like a huge big auger. So, it came right out of the bin. So, if you got it from a store, there'd be no little weed seeds in it, and this got a little bit of weed seeds on the bottom. Can you see the little bit of weed seeds? They're super small.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah,
Just little ones.
little ones. So what I do is I just take that and I sieve it out, and I wash them really good, and then I put them in the quick pot. Get them in the quick pot on the bean setting for half an hour with enough water, and they get nice. And then you can make, you either make that for your pea butter, Oh, Miss Mally.
Oh, thing number two.
Hummus. Oh, Lordy.
Oh, that smells good.
I know. Roasted red pepper.
Also in the notes below.
Yeah. Roasted red pepper hummus. Made out of chickpeas. Who'd have thought it?
Okay, so non-chickpea hummus is mostly what? Garlic. I've never
Garlic.
made hummus.
Cumin.
Okay.
Garlic, cumin. Not much. There doesn't take much in there. Some people put tahini. I don't like the oiliness of the tahini, but it's wonderful.
Yeah, and I went to the farmer's market this morning, so I got some veggies for us to eat hummus with. So let's try this.
Just goes for the cucumber, I go for the carrot.
I don't like cold carrot on my teeth.
You haven't lived. What do you think?
It's really good.
I know, eh?
I get to keep what's left of this when she goes home.
It makes a lot. What a deal.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Mom.
Welcome, hon.
Late night snack. Wonderful. What else do we have to talk about? While I'm nomming on a cucumber here. The test knit for the Amphitrite hat is ending next Saturday, which is March 27th. So then the release will be approximately 2 weeks after that. So you can be on the lookout for that Amphitrite hat being released on Ravelry and Etsy in approximately 3 weeks. And there will definitely be photos and notes and an announcement on Instagram. And since that'll be 3 weeks out, there will be a podcast in between now and then, so I'll mention that again then. And that's it for upcoming and current items of note. Now there's a couple of stash enhancement type things. So we did pick up a couple of new things today, but first, someone finally got her socks.
Remember these?
Yeah, so these were the long Dramarama socks that took a while to finish. That wonderful blue striping, yeah. The
Look
blue
at that.
striping yarn this here. This is Earth yarns on their unique sock base, and it's color number 64. They don't have any color names, which drives me nuts, but that's
Really?
fine.
They deserve a name.
They do deserve a name, and it's a 75-25 extra fine, extra fine merino and nylon mix. And then the toes are the Lillian Pine Fiber Arts on the Daylily sock base, and it's the Peach Pit colorway. Not that you can see here, good thing you're flexible, Mom, but it's got some variation in the peaches with some like oranges thrown in.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, so it's kind of like a peach pit. And that's an, yeah, and that's an 80-20 superwash merino nylon.
Number something.
Nope, that's peach pit color. Yeah.
Pay attention.
Pay attention. What was that about being a teacher?
I know we're the worst.
But, I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk to my mouth full. Mom.
Oh my God, wait till you see this. Look at this ring. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Plus, you know, the children's names are inside.
I wonder if we can get close enough that we can show them.
I don't know, Miss Mal.
Yeah?
It's like the one ring to rule them all.
Well, you may not be able to see very well.
Yes, you can. You can see.
Oh, you can see the little heart.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So there's a heart, and then on this side it says Mally, maybe, Mal. And on that side it says Morg.
Yeah.
I tried my hand at engraving with my Dremel. It was okay.
It's beautiful.
I like the heart the best, I think, but you have... It's not like it's cursive.
It is cursive.
So she got her ring today.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. I had meant to send this all in the mail a month ago.
Good thing she didn't.
But I didn't because I knew she was coming. So I just decided to keep it here. And was there anything else that I had for you today? This visit? I don't think so. No, not an easy reach. All right. So then I'll let you tell our adventure story today about the things we picked up.
Oh, yes, we went to the bookstore called, are we allowed to say that?
Mm-hmm.
Ascension Books here downtown. And I went to get angel cards, but got some books. So I've been following Louise Hay for years and years, right? And I didn't even know that she had written this book. I got it used.
Yeah.
Pretty much half price. And then we could all use it, right? An ageless body. I'm sure this woman on the front cover is like 150.
And maybe we can't say that.
And there's a bunch of, are we allowed to say that? And then there's all kinds of exercises and, there's energy stuff. And then this one was full price, Mel.
Oof.
This one was full price.
What is this?
Energy healing for trauma, stress, and chronic illness.
Okay. What kind of things are in that book?
Well, it's all about chakras and how to use, your energy meridians to just try to, feel healthier in your own skin, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've only got one skin.
That's true.
And yeah, trauma, big one.
Oh, and there was 2 books that you were debating too. There was that one and there was another one.
Yeah.
But this one won out.
Cheaper. Like way cheaper.
Way cheaper. At least I think it was like half the price of the other one.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one here was also secondhand, right? What's in the way is the way. So it's like talking about fear and how to face your fear and working through it and how it's healing for you. Like facing your feelings, facing your fear is really healing.
And empowering.
It's empowering.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, is that ever true? So, and plus, look, well, I don't know if it's maybe backwards for you, but it's like Mally's name on it. It spoke to me. This is like speaking to me by this book.
Well, there you go. You'll have to let me know how it goes.
I will.
Well, 27 minutes. That's not bad. And for the record, we didn't even have to we didn't have to do the intro more than once. Nailed it on the first time this time, which you wouldn't know about and no one else really knows about. But usually it takes me 4 tries.
What's that about?
I don't know. I just forget what I need to say.
Oh, but I didn't show you my most favorite thing. And can I show you this? This is I just got this cookbook, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I had to get it from the States, but what the heck? And it's sugar-free and gluten-free. It's like flour-free. But inside, there's like, I don't know, 15 chickpea recipes.
Oh,
but
yeah.
There's even chickpea cookies.
And cookie dough.
And cookie dough. And
Cookie dough that you can
chickpea
eat.
pie dough. Like, what they do. That's like,
Look at those recipes. Look at those photos.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Like good. So this will be in the info down below as well if you are interested in exploring that sugar-free, flour-free, or if you're already on that track. The info will be down below.
Yes.
Yay! I think that about wraps it up.
I think we could eat more carrots, but that's a little rude.
Yeah, that's a little talking. Well, you could eat more carrots. I am not gonna talk with my mouth full anymore.
Well,
on camera.
Sounds a little crunchy, hey?
Ow.
It might be distracting.
It might just be a little bit distracting. All right. Well, with that all said, thank you so much for coming to spend some time with us today on this very special podcast episode.
Extremely special.
We really appreciate it. We had some fun. We hope you did as well. If you are interested in being notified when new episodes come out, there is a subscribe button down below and a little bell beside it-ish over here, and that'll give you a notification when new episodes come out. And that's everything. So I hope you have a absolutely spectacular next couple of weeks. Stay warm and safe and happy and healthy, and I will see you then.
Thanks.